Second video on YouTube for this. Interesting. Okay, so here is a live example of family not supporting you or family looking down on you and thinking that you're not worthy. So I have a cousin Shelly and Kimberly. They're not actually my cousins. I used to think that they were, but they're not. They're adoptive cousins. And unfortunately, adoptive families are not always better than the biological families. And Shelly is, of course, she's a bitch and she's a judgmental bitch. And so, she has her reasons, that's fine, but she's always been a stuck-up bitch, and I've never, felt the ability to say it. Well, now I'm free, bitches. Okay, so Shelly and Kimberly are sisters who live in Green Bay, and when I was adopted, I grew up and I was kind of excited because, I had Heather and Jenny from the biological family, and of course we are not nobody ever attempted to contact me. Kim and Shelly, the only reason we ever connected was because I would contact them. They don't fucking contact me. So finally, after trying to understand what the whole issue was, I get it now. Shelly is against cannabis. So it wasn't the fact that I OD'd on Xanax mistakenly. It was because I was smoking a vape that was legal THC. However, cigarettes are cool, alcohol is cool, driving while you're drunk is cool. That's okay for your children, but someone smoking legal THC to help them with anxiety is that's a bad thing. Bad. I think your priorities are fucked up, bitch. You know what? I'm done. I'm done giving everybody too much. I am done over explaining what the fuck? I am done over explaining myself. I am done trying to be understood by anybody. I am just going to be me, and I'm fucking awesome. And that is what I'm going to say from now on for me. Because just because you can't see it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Doesn't mean I am not fucking awesome. I am. Because I'm becoming the person that I want to be. I'm not becoming the person that other people want me to be, right? So I'm loud. I've always been loud. I talk too much because I've always been I've always wanted to be understood. I've talked too much because of that. I've always wanted to be understood. And so I figure, if I explain it enough, maybe somebody will understand, but that's not how it works in life, my friends. And my friends, like anybody watches this shit. Me, future me, Phoenix. Hi. Um, I hope your life is better than it is right now. So today, instead of my heart being crunched and waiting and waiting and waiting for approval from these stupid bitches, I decided, guess what? Oh no, somebody had a breakdown. Poor thing. Big deal, right? But I've been breaking down for years and nobody's given a shit except for my mom. Even my aunt would probably get rid of me if she didn't have my mom. And so I've realized that I am back to when I was a kid and where nobody understood except for, bio mom. And even she didn't understand because she was a religious fucking fanatic. Life is messy. People are messy. However, I did, of course, send a message to both of my cousins saying, you know what? fuck you. So if you have a problem with who I am and with the fact, that I smoke THC, well, unlike your boyfriend who you cuckolded, is that what it's called when you won't let him get on you? Shelly broke up with her husband now, but her boyfriend back then, it was me or the weed. The poor dude can't smoke weed, and frankly, being married to her, what am I going to say? I hate the bitch. I do. I hate her. Actually, I don't. I don't have the energy to hate her. I just don't care anymore, which is why I said goodbye. And which is why I also said goodbye to her sister, because I was like, you know what? The two of you deserve each other. And, if what I have to do is cut my wrist or take down a bunch of pills in order to be noticed by you people, it's not worth it for me. So fuck you, you know. I hate you. It was childish, but you know what? I needed closure and they weren't giving it to me, so I took it. And that's what you have to do in this life. You have to choose what you want and you have to take it. Because what I would prefer is to have a big happy family, lots of friends, but obviously because of my attachment disorder, that's very difficult, and the only people who can be in my life are people who can handle the fact that I have an attachment disorder, because that's one of the shittiest ones when you're trying to have friends. So I'm gonna just focus on like fixing up my house, taking pride in my home, and dealing with, the golf ball size cyst that has to be removed and all that other fun stuff. But I'm unapologetic because I'm allowed to be angry. I am allowed to demand whatever the fuck I want out of the people in my life. We all are. Put your standards too high, you're not going to find anybody. My standards are very high. And so if anybody actually enters my life from now on, that means that they reach certain ticks on the list, because I'm not going to put myself through that anymore. The past and me clombing on to anybody, because I wanted so badly to be the one who fit in. I wanted to be the girl, with everybody else. But instead, I was the 400-pound, zit-covered, ugly bitch that everybody was happy to have their husbands around. Because I was nothing. Oh my God. See, I'm the harmless bitch, right? I'm the one that nobody worries. Oh yeah. But then when you start changing, things change. And things take on different meanings, which is really confusing. But no, I am happy that everyone is out of my life. No, I'm not happy. I'm okay with it because I feel like it's the right thing to do for me. And they can do whatever the fuck they want for them. But if you're not going to be a support and you're not going to be a comfort and you're not going to be someone who can sit with me in the dark or just fucking be there and not leave, no matter how many times I tell them to leave, right? That's a pretty awesome person. That's my mom right there. So, fuck. I'm so tired. I'm tired of every day being the same. I don't want to get up. Don't want to wake up. I just want to go to bed and have there not be a tomorrow. Yeah, it'll pass, but hurts when that feeling's here, and I keep trying to think, how can I move forward? And what I've realized, and I'm starting to really understand this, is that it doesn't matter how other people judge you. It doesn't matter what other people say to you. My whole biological family judged me badly. And now I got 2 cousins who are little bitches who are judging me on their own thing. They got their own lives going on too. I get that, but not one of them was there for me when I was going through my shit. Not one of them was there for my mom. As soon as we brought grandma over to Madison, only time those bitches visited was like Christmas. I'm angry at them for hurting me. I'm angry at me for allowing them to hurt me. But the truth is that this journey, it's up and down, up and down, up and down. And nobody wants to be a part of that. But if you're not going to be there for me while I'm like this, then that means that, you're not trustworthy. No, this is not fun. But if you don't see the worth in me, then you're not worthy of me. And that's okay. You don't know what you're missing. I'm tired in general, and I'm really, really tired of giving too much. Giving, and not getting. Yes, I'm an over communicator, and I have no one to talk to. That's okay. The people I've tried to stay friends with, none of them, they all got their own shit going on. And, it's like, I'm not friends with anyone in college. I'm not friends with anyone before college. I'm not friends with anyone that I met here. I'm the lone phoenix whooshing through the air. Tail of flame, starting fires and watching them burn. No. So what I want to do is I want to try and figure out how to live my life and how to be happy alone, how to have hobbies, how to do things. And so one of the things that I'm doing is fixing up. Right now I'm painting the shelf that I had in the bathroom. It's just, it was a street find, but it's pretty groovy. So I'm painting it really obnoxious colors. I have purple, and then I have like pink, which I did like sort of a tie-dye type thing that didn't quite work out, but I still dig it. And there's glitter, of course. And so below that is like this whitish pink, and I think I'm gonna put glitter. Shocker. And then the bottom can be the blue. And that way, 4 shelves, 4 colors. Yes, I know it's obnoxious, but that's who I am. What can I say? I actually feel better having finally gotten rid of these 2 question marks in my life. Shelly is a judgmental bitch. She's always been that way since we were kids. And, it's worked out for her. She's a little princess. Mommy's favorite. Fuck you. Fuck you all. Never had to experience a day like any day that I have to experience. But definitely willing to judge and ostracize. But see, I learned this great thing called shunning. Learned it years ago when I was a kid because my biological mother would shun me when she was mad at me. And what that entailed was pretending I didn't exist. So she wouldn't talk to me. She wouldn't take care of me. She wouldn't do anything. She would just ignore me completely, no matter me trying to reach out to her, nothing. And you know what? Shelly, Kimberly, they never fucking lived a day like that. They always knew they were loved. They didn't have to be worried about being beaten. And I'm not saying they didn't have hard shit in their lives, but to judge someone who has done nothing but be honest with them and tried, that just shows that you are a massive level of asshat. And so, with that, I happily conclude my relationship with two more people, Shelly and Kimberly, my ex cousins. They were never really my cousins because, let's face it, nobody gives a shit if you're not blood. And if you are blood, then they just want to make you out to be a monster. So, all I got left is mom. I'm very insecure in my relationship with Judy. It has nothing to do with my aunt, but very insecure in that relationship. And nobody else ever contacts me. Nobody else ever tries to see how I'm doing. Why the fuck should I do it for them anymore? I'm not desperately longing to be a part of a group. I'm not desperately longing anymore to fit in, to be a part of something. And that makes me a hell of a lot smarter. Opens my eyes. I'm tired of being misunderstood. So if you misunderstand me, that's all my answer is. I don't care. That's the only fuck I have to give, and that's the only energy I have to give it. There you go. Listen, bitches, I can be whatever survivor I want. I can be angry, I can be happy, I can be sad. I can be all of those things. Right now, I'm the angry survivor. I'm the one who's pissed off at all of the ancillary characters in my life who never fucking tried to be more than that. And now I'm going to be that person who's not going to give a shit. I will never be there for you if you ever need me. You will both live and die unnoticed by me. And if you feel nothing at that, then you never, ever gave a shit about me and our relationship. So it's okay. And if you feel something about that, then you fucked up. And there's no going back at this point. So I know people seem to think, oh, you can't get rid of people. Honey, I moved way too much in my lifetime to be able to even know how to have a friendship, a relationship, anything. I was damned by my past long before I even fully realized it. So now I'm going to focus on me and making tie-dyes. I'm going to learn how to make really nice ones. And I'm going to fix up my house and I'm going to fix up my life. And if I can't find people like me out there, then that's okay. I like my own company. Is that a lie? I don't know. Until next time.